Well, tonight, school officials are weighing how they want to proceed with the upcoming school year. And our team coverage continues with Paul Gessler with the learning options that the city is considering. Paul?
Hi, Denise. So very important to point out, nothing set in stone yet. City schools still getting feedback, but they say they want to give families two options. The first being all virtual if you're not comfortable with an in-person learning environment. And second, more of a hybrid model where students go to school twice a week.
As of now, the start date of school remains the same.
53 days until Baltimore City's first day of school, and administrators say they want to give families choices.
Permit us to be able to really reduce the concentration of students in a given space.
When you think about hybrid, you really think about the idea of less students in a class just to make sure that we're taking all health considerations into effect.
School districts have until August 14th to give their plans to the state, as laid out by the Education Department's recovery plan.
We really want to be able to get back to families sooner than that.
City Schools hopes to have a plan finalized by the end of the month. Current CDC guidelines encourage the use of cloth face coverings, social distancing, staggered scheduling, and no communal space. Guidelines the president says are too tough and expensive. Governor Hogan Thursday told CNN he was confused by the president's criticism.
And I'm not sure what it was that the president didn't like about it or why he was lashing out about his own administration's report, but I'm glad to hear they're not going to change the guidelines.
Meanwhile, Hartford County Schools Thursday laid out its preliminary plan, which would follow the governor's so-called roadmap to recovery, starting with a virtual model and working their way back to in-person learning.
Look, states and local school boards are the ones that are going to make these decisions, and we want to get kids back to school as quickly as possible, but we only want to do it in a safe way.
City schools officials admitted, however, they are preparing for all schools to go virtual should the health crisis call for it. Back live now, there are still many challenges city schools are facing, including a technology gap. The CEO said on a call today that the district is purchasing another 10,000 hotspots to connect those devices. For now, reporting live in Southeast Baltimore, I'm Paul Gessler for WJZ.